You know, I was thinking last night after I did the video that it's an anniversary. We shouldn't just do it one day. We should do a whole week. So, we're going to do a whole week. We got a new bottle today. I might do something whimsical for Wednesday. I don't know yet. I'm thinking about a couple different things. And then we'll have 2 more bottles on Thursday and Friday. We'll just make a whole big week of it. Because why not? We can do whatever we want. Right? Right? We can do that. So, hello and welcome back to Eric Leviton, Whiskey Aficionado. What do we have today? Well, we've got something I'm kind of excited about. I found it a little while ago and I've just been holding on to it. I haven't tasted it, I haven't drank it, I haven't even opened it, and I'm very excited about it. So let's just bring it out now. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite friend, it's Old Forester Distillery. Oh, Old Forester. Take a look at that, huh? This is the 1910. Now, episode 94, we did the 86 proof with a little bottle. It was good. It was fine. It was great, you know. And then episode 121, we did 1920, which is a lovely bottle. It's one of the few that I've actually finished. I've finished 3 bottles. I'll get to the other ones later. But 1920 is already gone. So I'm looking forward to 1910. Now, what is different about 1910? 1910, Old Forester had a fire. And they had mature whiskey that was ready to go into bottles and they couldn't do it. So they had to put it back into barrels for a second time. And it sat there long enough that it turned into this whole different thing for Old Forester. And now they mimic that. It's the only one that they do double barreled. And it's a completely different thing for them. And some of the people that I've talked to love this, even more than 1920. So I'm excited to finally check it out and see what we think about it right here on the Aficionado. How you doing, aficionados? Are you feeling pretty good about yourself? Is everything going well? Everything fine while I open the bottle? I'm just doing, I'm throwing at things and it's coming right back at me. Let's open this, shall we? It is 93 proof. Oh, it says a big number right up top. So that's what we're gonna open. Oh, that's a lovely sound, isn't it? Let's pour. Let's have a good pour because it's Old Forester, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Let's nose it, shall we? Ooh, all right. Ooh, wow. That's a lot going on there. You smell the proof. Raisins? No. There's a nice sweetness about it that's not overwhelming by any means. And then there's some kind of leather going on. There's a leatherish kind of smell that I enjoy. Or what is the things you put in your the chips? Is that what I'm smelling? What are those chips that you put in your armoire? The cedar chips. That could be too. It could be that. I think it's leather. Maybe it's both. Oh wow! You know what? Now I'm getting the vanilla kind of frosting thing going on. Oh, that's really nice. That's coming into my left nostril. You go back and forth between nostrils. I didn't know if I've told you that before, but you do. You go back and forth. So the raisins might be in there, or that could just be the leather cedar kind of combination, but it smells really good. Let's taste it, shall we? Here's to you. Oh, that'll make your brain, that'll make your brain rattle like a BB in a boxcar. Oh, ooh, oh, hold on, let me do that again. So a little bit of the sweetness. It's in the back. The first thing that's coming at me, I can't really identify yet, but it's the forward flavor, and I don't know what to call it. But there's a sweetness way at the back that I really appreciate. It's a cookie. It's a cookie. I'm trying to figure out what cookie that is. It's not like a chocolate or a chocolate chip or a snickerdoodle, one of my favorites. It's oatmeal. It's an oatmeal cookie. Is that right? Well, that would explain the raisins in the beginning, right? Oatmeal raisin cookies. That would be kind of fun. It's oatmeal cookie. I could not think of that word forever. Yeah, at the very end, there's the sweetness, but something in the middle between the cookie and the sweetness, there's something else that I can't identify. What is that? Is that chocolate? It could be just milk chocolate. I think that's what it is. Yeah, there's an oatmeal cookie, there's the milk chocolate, and then there's the whatever you want to call it, buttercream. Buttercream is what I'm calling it. It's a nice, thin flavoring at the end that kind of hangs with you for a little bit, which I enjoy quite a bit. We're going to do a little water with it right now. I smell the cedar and the leather more, the buttercream less, and raisin. Okay. Oh, now it is milk chocolate. Milk chocolate first. Yeah, right now, oh yeah. Right now, first thing I get is the milk chocolate. I'm gonna get a little bit of cookie. And, yeah, there it is. The buttercream at the end. The buttercream doesn't change at all. It stays exactly the same as it was before the water. It just ends and finishes everything lovely. It's a little dry at the very end. Just a little bit. But it doesn't fall off. It just kind of whispers away at the very end. You know what I'm thinking about? Before the water, it's probably the charred barrels that they used for the second barreling on this that gives it that kind of flavor. So there's char in there that I wasn't thinking about until just this second. So that's what that flavor is before the water and in the middle of everything else. That's what I was thinking it was. Or that's what it is, what I was trying to figure out what it was that I couldn't identify. Does that make sense? Oh, it's delicious. And depending on what you want your palate to be like, you might like it without the water, you might like it with the water. That's a find. Now, personally, between these two, I would lean toward 1920, but this is very good, and I will be drinking this on the side as well. But I'm so glad I got to share this with you right here on Eric Leviton, Whiskey Aficionado. I'm thankful that you're going to be here all week. Please share this with your friends, because it's been a long time since we've been on, but share if you can, all right? I appreciate that very much. So let me leave you with this thought from Steve Martin. He said, you know that look that women get when they want to have sex? Yeah, me neither.